we good? Yeah. Well, I'm fantastic, I'm amazing, and I'm going to tell you why I'm amazing. Because I work in an office. Yeah, office. Height of glamour, isn't it? I get to travel on the train every day. I get to commute squished up next to everyone else. I get to hear the monotonous tones of the ticket collector through the carriage. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, the glamour, it's amazing. And then I get to work, and I get to sit down all day, and I get to go tappy here on my computer. And I get to use emails, and they're fantastic because you're used to using letters and memos and they take forever, but emails, they're there in an instant. It's great. Only takes 5 seconds to send an email, and then takes 5 weeks to get a response. And you ask a question, it's like, I'm just after a yes or no answer. And you get a big screed. Huge big screed. Absolutely nothing. And you reply back and it's like, thanks very much. Be more vague. That's exactly what I was after. So yeah. And sometimes working in an office can get a bit warm, and the guys I work with, they're like, it's a bit stuffy in here, it's a bit much. And I'm sitting there going, open the window. You can open a window. And then I'm like, brainwave. I'll email them because I can't talk to them. Because then they know I was there. Yeah, so I send them an email. And then 5 weeks later, we could open the window. I'll take that suggestion on board. And working in offices, I've been working there for years, and it could get to a point where I could become a manager, and that'd be great. There's one problem though. What I've noticed from working in offices for so long is that you can develop this mental illness. It's really, really serious. And it's called management Tourette's. And there's a problem with it because it can increase the likelihood of you becoming an arsehole by 50%. And what can happen is, so your manager's walking through the office, it's like, hi, how you doing? Business continuity! Sorry. Ballpark figures! Sorry, blue sky thinking. I can't help myself, So I wouldn't want that happening to myself. So hopefully won't be in the office for too long. And other than working in an office, I have sex. So don't tell my mum, ladies and gentlemen. She's deaf. So yeah, and there's many, I've learned a lot of different positions, and there's different types of guy as well. What I've learned recently is there's this kink called the Belgian waffle. And it's where you lie back and you wait to see what topping you're going to get. And it's either something sticky, something quite runny, or generally something hot either way. So I've tried that out recently. And there's a type of guy as well. There's a type of guy who's also called the headbanger. Goes for it, really, really goes for it, just so he can concuss you. And it's an easy way of him getting rid of you, because rather than phoning a taxi, he just phones an ambulance, never has to see you ever again. There's also a very posh guy who's called the stiff upper lip guy. And he greets you as, hello my dear, how are we doing? Would you like a glass of sherry? Yes, and you come. Let's play a game of canasta, why don't we? Yes. And I'll regale you with some of my opera. Oh yes, and then it's like, right, okay, hurry up. Get on with it. And it's like, oh yes. Sexual activities, right this way. So we go into the bedroom. He takes off his trousers, folds them over the trouser press. So I get in position, he gets on top, puts on his goggles and his riding crop. He's like, oh yes, and then he stops. My dear, do you mind terribly if I come? Of course not, on you go. That's the point of the evening. And then he finishes, and then, oh yes, and he gives me a handshake, very firm handshake. Very, very good, very good. He goes back to perusing the Financial Times, puts the shipping forecast on, stiff upper lip. And also, there's a ticket collector. Thank you. And that's enough for me. Thanks very much, folks.